Sans is gonna.
Out of character question. What was the reason why I forgot why the Raven Queen said it's not safe for her there?
Because her soul is corrupted. Right. So.
Okay,
when the corruption. No. Let me. You did your part.
I'm sorry.
Leia interjected. Sans is gonna answer. There are more ways to have her presented to the Raven Queen other than her temples in the Shadowfell. And I'm not doing anything unless you can promise that you'll help my brother. That is the only way for me to move on.
Whose turn is it?
Is
Okay.
I need everybody to roll perception.
Poor Kala.
Poor Kala and Rayloff. And Milan.
I guess Brayoff kind of fell asleep while he was sitting like that.
Leah and Elsif. As you look into the shadows over here.
Over where?
Okay,
over here.
Over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're in the shadows over here. You see a shadowy figure wearing a white mask and a long black dress.
Oh, wait, hold on a sec.
That's the Raven Queen, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. For me, I thought it was that vampire chick.
No.
She does wear a black dress.
She does have a white face.
Mask.
Hang on.
Wouldn't she be a lot taller?
She would be a lot taller.
I imagine she'd be a god deity. She'd be like this big.
Nope, she's chosen to be a little bit smaller.
Okay.
Which gods can do.
So only Elsif and Leah have noticed her.
They're standing there.
Probably because Leah and Elsa.
Technically, he sees her too, but
I'm guessing Leah and Elsa probably see her because like they're the closest. They're also one of their leaders, and also two because they're probably the most potent with magic.
Mm-hmm.
And Brayoff actually fell asleep. And Milan has no magic.
Rayla falls asleep. She looks at you two and nods in your direction. Kind of gives you like, you probably should help him sort of look. And then who rolled highest out of two?
Leah did.
Leah did. Yeah. You get this voice in your head from her saying, "He's only got 6 months left."
How do we take his soul back from them if and when we manage to save his brother?
You see. But you better hurry. They're planning something very big in Vox Machina to survive.
If wasn't asleep, he would be able to mention those orbs that put souls in them. But he's asleep, so no one else knows about those.
We'll do our best to offer assistance.
Well, actually, technically, Azeneth would know, but she's also out cold.
And fades away. Poof! Like that. Poof!
Leah's got the heebie-jeebies.
You kind of feel the cold run through you. Same with Elsif. But you didn't hear anything, well, actually, I'll give you one. You heard that he has 6 months left, but did not hear the rest that Leah said. So.
Okay. Also, I've heard about the 6 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sans gonna say, "Hey, no, Sans." I didn't say Sans. Boo!
It's not Sans.
This man.
Snas.
That's what I said.
Snas.
This
Snas.
man.
No, Snas. N-S-N-S.
No, that's also copyright.
Snas.
No.
Snas?
Yes.
Not SNES.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. That's what I said. Snap. All right.
Okay, his name's Snap. His name's Snap.
The Revenant is gonna. Oh. Looks like she likes to visit even when it's not her temple after all.
Whose turn is it?
It is well, it was Raylof's, but he fell
Well,
asleep.
wait,
So it's
no, he
Leah's
wake up. He wake up.
turn. He wakes up. That's his turn. Leah.
Ah,
Now it's Leah's turn again.
Turn again.
God damn it, Rayloff.
So we have to find your brother. And then we have to figure out how to get your soul back from the ones who've taken it. And within 6 months. But what are they planning? They're planning something against Vox Machina, but it has to be
Oh,
more than just
I
him.
could probably tell you that, sister.
I'm listening.
Me, Kala, and I, we've run all over that place. They planning something big over by this place called what was it, Kala? Vasselheim or something like that?
She nods.
I was like, Elsa's gonna look at her map. Oh, let me pull out the map on here.
Leah's
'cause-
getting twitchy.
No, wait, Milan's got the better map. Milan's like, I gotta find where the map was in my. Here we go.
Why is it always Vasselheim? Why can't they do it somewhere else?
Okay, I'm trying to
Is
look
that
where
what Leah says in
Vasselheim is.
character?
Yes.
You do realize Vasselheim was like the apex of something between mortals and gods, right?
And Vasselheim on the map.
Does she?
Map is not on the map.
Oh,
Does
Not-
she? You have to roll for that, hun.
Is that religion or history?
Religion and history. Choose one.
Okay, which am I better
But-
at?
By the way, both Milan and Elsa are looking at their
they're the
maps and
same.
they are not finding Vasselheim anywhere.
That's because the Vasselheim is not on your guys' map.
I know. I'm
It's-
saying that's because it's not on there. They're trying to look over, trying to figure out where the hell it is because they're confused
in
right
the-
now.
Are you looking at the physical map of the world?
No,
right
no, no.
now?
I'm saying, remember, both me and Elsa have maps on them, so they're both looking at them because they are confused where the hell it is because they don't,
But
don't know what the
Leo,
hell's going on.
but Elsif was in Vasselheim.
Oh wait, she was?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. Milan's looking at. I forgot where Vasselheim was.
Also, Rayloff, Milan does not know where.
Milan does not know. So, okay, so
Elsif
Milan's
and
looking.
Rayloff have been
Okay.
there.
Okay, so Milan's looking over the map. That's the better one. And Elsa's, I'm guessing, is pointing to him like where the direction would be.
Yeah, it's in like the upper north corner and the left hand side.
Okay.
Technically off the map that's pictured with the book.
Leah knows nothing. She's just gonna give him a blank look.
Can
Like,
Elsa,
what?
can Elsa roll anything for Vasselheim or no? Because she has the
No.
history
Ella roll?
Taldo'rei book.
Kala can roll.
Okay.
Leah, roll with advantage. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Cal is gonna roll with religion as soon as Leah gets her second one.
All right. Yeah. Well, Leah, you were there within the past year, right?
Within the past year, yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you may not have studied so closely, but you do know that from Pyra that there's a lot of temples in Vasselheim for a reason. And it was the last point, supposedly, of where the gods had touched this areas, like where the gods came down and up from, from the heavens down to visit the mortals.
Mm.
It is one of the last places in this world that does that. Kala, you get the feeling that there's a lot of temples in Vasselheim, and they're there for a reason, but you don't remember what it was.
Okay.
You were a child when that was told to you.
Okay.
I was curious. Elsa would know about Vasselheim. Rayoff was, because remember, Rayoff was still like just revived at that time.
Elsif knows that there's a bunch of temples in Vasselheim. That's
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
All right.
that's
Test something in chat.
all. And the Guardian has now started dancing in ballet in place. Whose turn is it? It's Kala's turn. Wait, no. It was Leah's turn, right?
Yeah,
Did you
Leah.
get what you needed to know?
Yeah, so she's like, the last place the gods touched this world.
In a big place. Very strong place. Kala, your turn.
Does Kala know what they're trying to do? Hello?
I'm thinking. Yes, but I'm gonna whisper it to you.
Okay. Oh.
Hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how effed up is it?
You'll need a natural 20 to find out what the fuck
Oh,
it
it's a
is.
20? Damn. So on a scale of 1 to 10, it's a 20? Oh shit, we're screwed.
Um.
Kala, you get the feeling that Vox Machina might have just gone to their doom.
Mian's gonna look at Cal and say, on a scale of 1 to 10, how fucked are we all?
Who do you ask that to?
Cal is gonna be like, she's just gonna like sit on the table and then just lay back, just like, oh god. Look at the Revenant and be like, they're still trying to do that, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Mm.
Can Leah interject again?
Yes.
What exactly are they trying to do?
Kala, or you want me to tell him?
Kala? It's Leah talking to Kala.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was the guy, the Revenant, asking.
You tell them. I'm not good with words.
I don't know what it is to become a god, but this Vecna guy, he's almost powerful enough to be one. And in order, I don't remember what they were saying, but they said they needed to do something drastic in order to speed up the process.
Question. Can Elsif roll a history or religion check on Vecna?
Religion.
Okay. Is it with advantage or no?
No. In all your studies, Elsif, you know Vecna is what is known as the Keeper of Secrets.
Elsif's
He's
gonna
not
turn.
really a
Okay.
good guy, and you do know that Tim sold his soul for knowledge.
Elsif's gonna look at me and go, "You want number 1 to 10? 37." Mian's gonna go. This face gonna go. Shit. Okay. What's the plan?
Okay. Who wants to plan?
Leah will plan. She knows the city better than everybody else, I think, except maybe Kala.
Okay, hang on just a second.
Ray's gonna interject and go. So, shouldn't we be building an army first in this case? Also,
Rolling the
Famir
wrong
just gonna
dice.
both looking at Ray off confused, being like, "Are you okay?"
Alrighty.
And he's just gonna go, "I haven't had ale yet."
Leah,
Yes.
make a perception check.
Perception was Gak. If things would click, here we go. Perception.
Down, and Azeneth is awake.
Azeneth doesn't know who's holding her, does she?
No. Excuse me. Who are you?
Hello, my name is Leah.
Where am I?
You're in the castle of Whitestone.
Where's Whitestone?
In Taldo'rei.
Uh,
Please don't panic. Your friends are over there. And Leah's just gonna kind of point.
I would guess that. I guess
why is this stroking my hair?
Jedi. I think Azeneth would know that it's basically like a holy thing, wouldn't she?
Yes, she is, but she doesn't know it, who cast it. What the heck is this thing stroking my hair for?
The guardian's just gonna
Elsif.
point over to Azeneth. I'm just gonna point over to Elsif. She's gonna point over to Elsif.
Elsif?
Leah's gonna
Milan
start walking over here.
I was gonna say Milan, Elsif, and Rayloff are just gonna walk over there. Actually, Milan is not gonna run. Elsif gonna run over. Rayloff is gonna calmly walk.
Nope, I did not. We do not want the circle to move.
Yeah, so Azeneth's gonna come right next to Elsif. I'm sorry. Elsif's gonna come next to Azeneth. It means it's gonna follow behind.
Well, Leah's still carrying her.
Yeah, so that means it's right up to you.
Did you say
Elsif's
spiritual weapon gone?
Yeah, spiritual weapon's gone.
Alright. I need to flip her over here. Hold on. There we go. Allie. Oh!
Not unconscious anymore.
Okay, can Elsif do a medicine check on Azeneth?
Yes.
So let me check on the medicine is. Okay,
Hello,
that's
did
good.
you want to do anything while he's doing that?
Oh, it's like
Does this person speak Gnomish?
Yes.
Okay. She's going to talk to him in Gnomish.
Okay, you want to do that in your journal?
Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, hold on, it's like Gnomish. Let me check something. Rayloff can hear. If Rayloff's close enough, he can hear Gnomish.
He's 30 feet away.
They're whispering too,
Okay,
so.
never mind.
Actually, roll for stealth, and then Rayloff, you may roll for perception.
Okay.
With disadvantage because you're paying attention to Azeneth. Roll with advantage.
And by the way, Rayloff has a lucky still.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. Oh, okay. One.
Okay, so 9.
Wait, no, wait. I'm gonna roll
Or
my.
19.
I'm gonna roll my lucky on that 9. Shit. And I got disadvantage. If I had advantage, that would have been good. I just used all my luckies now. By the way, Elsif rolled an 8. Oh no, not 8. She rolled a 17 on the medicine check. By the way.
Okay, so what's going on again?
Elsif did a
Else-
medicine check. and got a
Medicine
17.
check.
Yeah, it was a
Elsif's
17.
medicine check. You see that she's doing a little better. Her soul maybe from about 2/3 of it less corrupted.
Does she look like she needs any healing?
No, she's healed mostly.
Okay.
Most of her shock is now all stuff that's in her brain, and only sleep can help that.
Hold on a sec.
If anything.
Okay, how aware does Elsa look? Like does she look like she's basically like functioning like she actually perceive things, or she look like she just like a groggy, like very out of it, not having coffee yet person?
As opposed to someone who just
Okay,
was in a
someone who could
coma.
comprehend, or someone that just woke up, it kind of thing.
Someone who just woke up.
Okay. Elsa's gonna hold off on showing Azeneth the part
Let
of
me
the scroll.
rephrase that. Someone who just woke up from a lifelong coma.
Okay, yeah, she's gonna hang on to the scroll. You're not gonna give her it just yet then, or the papyrus and everything.
Mhm.
Azeneth,
Azeneth is.
dear, are you okay?
She shakes her head. I'm not sure.
Don't worry, everything will be fine. We're all here.
She's gonna start crying.
Elsa's just gonna hug her.
Leah's gonna kneel down so that hug happens a lot easier.
It's a group hug.
Group hug. Group hug. Group hug.
Leah's gonna pull
Alright.
her hand out from Azeneth's legs and pull out her water skin. Do you want something to drink, dear?
Yes, please.
I'm just gonna help her drink it.
Glug 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 glug. All right. All right. You guys kind of see Kala speaking to the Revenant, which, by the way, you know his name, Kala.
Okay, what's his name?
Give me a second. I'm looking it up right now. Kala, would you say from your background, what kind of would it be? Like Greek, Norse, Roman, British, Celtic, German?
Probably more Celtic,
Celtic, all right.
because she's a forest gnome, so which are special in Taldo'rei. They're not like the other gnomes. Yeah, forest gnomes in Taldo'rei are thought to have originated from the Feywilds. So, backstory.
Leah's gonna put away her water skin and re-pick up Azeneth and bring her back into this circle.
All right. Hang on, I'm looking for his brother's name as well.
By the way, when Azeneth was freaking out about the guardian, Elsif is this water while Cal is talking to the Revenant. Like I don't figure it's a character but like Elsa's just explaining to Azeneth that the guardian is basically Elsa's guardian. It's named Mercy, and that it's basically a good guy. Basically, that's okay. That's nothing to fear. That's basically like a holy guardian and everything.
Give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, like as they walk
You're gonna have to you're gonna have to re-say that. So give me.
Okay, I just what I typed in chat. It's basically Elsa explaining to Azeneth what the Guardian is and everything, so she doesn't have to fear it or anything. And basically, I decided to name the Guardian Mercy.
I'm very evil, aren't I?
I have no idea.
Aren't you
I'm
always?
talking to Finn.
Yeah, that's Oh boy. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
We are officially out of combat, by the way.
yay.
All right. So what's going on right now? What's going on?
I said when Azeneth was freaking out about the Guardian, Elsa was explaining to her that what the Guardian, it's basically her Guardian of Faith and everything she summoned, and that its name is Mercy.
Hey. All right. Hello, Mercy. My mace is named Mercy too, but I don't know where it went to. Oh God. She's starting to remember what happened to her, and her bag of holding.
Elsif knows there's time to act now. Elsif goes, Azeneth, there's no need to worry because you had done something for me that I was able to help you now. And Elsif's gonna pull out the part of the the scroll that Azeneth gave Elsif and said, even though it's part of it, it should be we can expand it more later. And she's just gonna hand her the scrolls that she wrote for Rayloff and everything.
She's gonna gently take it, hug it for a second, as if it was just like something that would break if she dropped it. Back to Elsif, she says, "Thank you, but you have something to keep it safer than I can, and you know how clumsy I am at forgetting stuff." Or at least Rayloff knows. Right, Rayloff? Where are you?
He's actually over here. He's actually I think the wing is blocking his view, but Elsa as Rayloff and Milan walk over, Elsa's gonna go, me, Rayloff, and Milan have all decided we're gonna learn how to make papyrus so we can help you expand on the scroll.
That would be great. But right now, after I think I've heard that something's moving, I don't think we should be thinking about that right now.
True.
Bring me? What's your name?
Is Leah, and she is our new party leader.
Oh, hello. She looks at Julia.
Leah has been named party leader out of nowhere, so ours are like, what? Excuse me?
It almost drops Azeneth.
No, she's already kneeling on the ground.
Let's figure because I know Milan right off or not material, and Cal had just joined the group.
Ella wants to come over.
And also because Elsif does not want more like responsibility thrown at her.
Stay over here. Tapping his foot. Probably pixelated out because of copyright, but oh well.
I'm just wondering. I'm wondering something. It doesn't say in the in the description of Guardian Faith, but because it's basically it's a Guardian, it's basically from Holy Thing. Would Elsif, for Azeneth being like in close proximity of it, like be like giving her a little bit of more like holy energy, or like maybe slowly, not fast, but like very very tiny percentage?
If it is, you don't know. If it is, you don't know.
Okay, just wondering.
All right. Anybody else want to say something?
Ruin and says, whatever you guys are doing, I'm about to head out, so if you want to come with me and try and stop this whole shebang, you better get ready. And then she walks back and...
Actually, wait, before she walks off, Milan's gonna pick her up like a baby and go, not on your own, you'll wait for the rest. We gotta plan this on. Should I do a hold check or something? He's just gonna
you can try and grapple her again with disadvantage.
Let's see. Grapple.
And
what is grapple again?
Can evade
athletics?
if you want to, Kala, with advantage.
It's athletics.
Grapple is athletics.
Okay.
And evasion is acrobatics. So it'll be your athletics versus acrobatics here.
I'm probably lost anyways. Yeah, I don't even have to because I know I've lost this. Yeah, I know I lost.
Yep. She, as you try to go to grapple her again, she manages to move and kick you in the ankle.
She's just like, no.
And then
she walks back to...
No touchy. No touchy.
Where else is laughing like, don't you already have a girlfriend? And Mia's just going to give him like a cold, dead stare.
And Kala's just going to look at... come on, Simon. We need to go prepare. And then she, goes.
Leah's just shaking her head, and then she's gonna look at Azeneth and say, do you want to go to Pyra to see Lupe, or do you want to go to see your other mother?
Does Kala hear this?
Roll perception, Kala.
Whee!
Following. Are we following them?
They're all following.
No, she hasn't moved yet. She's still kneeling over here.
Oh.
Okay.
I was just seeing the distance between them.
I'm just waiting for Azeneth to respond to the other mother thing.
Kala, you only hear other mother.
What? I haven't rolled yet.
Like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, that roll was for me and trying to grab her. Oh, she definitely hears.
Yeah, you can hear everything.
Kala is just like walking and being like, "We ain't got time for that."
Okay, I'm waiting for Azeneth's reaction to the other mother line.
Other mother?
Where else
What
gonna
do you
go?
mean?
Where else gonna go? Yeah, demigod Azeneth.
I saw this coming. I'm so.
Leah's
I'm
gonna.
a what?
You, demigod.
I'm not gonna go further because that's copyright. But yeah.
Actually, no, it's not copyright. That's the fun part.
Leah's gonna respond. The Raven Queen? We know about that.
Just a Raven Queen.
Leah's gonna give her this blank look and go, "You don't
She doesn't
know
who her real parents were.
Yeah, but Leah doesn't know that. Leah assumed Lupe told her.
She knows she's adopted, but she doesn't know who her
Elsif?
real parents
Oh, no,
are.
sorry. Azeneth, remember how you told back in Craig or not Craig? Remember back in Steelforge you explained to me that you were adopted? We found your real mother, and Mian goes, she's a god or goddess.
Okay. I guess we'll go see her. But after.
Ray's gonna go, we haven't found out who's your daddy yet. Elsa's gonna just give her a look like, what? That's the way he worded it.
Okay, so now I'm gonna have to tell you later, out of character, out of recording too. So she, as you guys help her up and get her to the are you guys following
Ray's gonna crouch down. It's a funny seeing a dwarf crouch down, by the way. Then he's gonna offer to give Azeneth like a piggyback ride, basically carrying her and everything.
Leah's just gonna pick her back up in her arms. Just carry her bridal style.
Yes, bridal style.
By the way, as they walk, Mercy's gonna walk with them.
All right. We're going to put you on a map of Whitestone here. Ready?
Where the hell were the guards?
The guards?
Well,
yes, we're in a flipping castle. Where the fuck are the guards?
We were in the temple area. There was like
no, you weren't.
Oh, I thought that
you guys were back. You guys were back over here.
Where were we? I was like, where am I looking? Oh, so we were basically in the castle.
Yes.
Yeah,
this guy teleported in.
Yeah, where are the guards?
This guy teleported in.
We were fighting for like 2 minutes. Where the hell are the guards?
Technically, if you want to go into technically, we're fighting for 3 months.
The guards are nothing. They're useless.
Well, yeah, they're guards. They're like NPC fodder. They're a dime a dozen.
Anyway, you guys go back into the castle. Is that where you're going, Kala, or are you going somewhere else?
I thought she was going to the temple. At the altar or something, right? Over here? That's a long way to walk.
You guys go into the castle, explain to Cassandra what's going on, and she gives you some horses to go out to the altar of the Raven, which is in this part over here.
Elsa's gonna ride with Azeneth because she's smaller, and also because she can make because Azeneth just woke up and everything. She's gonna make sure Azeneth doesn't fall off the horse.
Yeah.
She offers you a horse and carriage.
Oh, that would work.
Kala wants to go into town to buy some supplies.
Okay, Kala can do that. We'll okay, so everybody roll initiative. We'll go down my list.
Okay. Oh,
initiative.
And I think I know why the initiative tracker is not working. It's because I don't have your guys' character sheets in the game. There is a way to do that. It is painstakingly difficult, from what I heard. So it's up to us whether or not we want to use it or not. It will help in the long run because it can help when your
Oh, Elsa's going
thing
last.
gets lost. Oh yeah, Elsa's going last. So yes, this guy's name is now Simon.
Mm.
No, I did not pull that from the Bible. I'm rolling for Azeneth, Simon, and
Oh, I just realized.
Azeneth and Simon.
Simon is based. He's based on undead, right? So we're writing down
Yes, you might
undead,
want to
right?
hide Simon somehow.
Actually, I had an idea for that.
Or no, Simon teleports away and will.
Oh damn! I
back
was
to you
I was
guys
going to give Simon the sailor
when
suit so
needed.
he could hide in the skies.
He's gonna follow you in his own little dimension, which is
Okay.
which is where he goes to when he knows how to teleport. It's called his special move is called
Blink.
Blink
or for
step.
him, he knows
Or
a
blink
shortcut.
walk.
Wink.
He knows.
He
Blink,
knows a
wink.
shortcut.
Wink, wink, blink, wink, blink.
Okay, so Elsa.
Elsif goes last.
Ella.
So it's
And-
Kala, Rayloff, Milan, Leah, and then Elsif.
Okay, so after this recording, you guys have officially unlocked the rooms.
But I'm just wondering, after we go, so are we all going to meet up at the Abbey? Because that's basically our base of operations. So we
Yeah,
get
you
plan
guys have to go
things?
back there at one point, which is where when they will be totally unlocked. Go back. So okay, so
Do a certain
Cooperative.
achievement in the D&D. Unlock the special alternate costume for Azeneth.
no. As you guys go to the Altar of the Raven, we're going to do Theater of the Mind here. First is Kala. Well, she goes into town. Do you mind holding off until they're done, Finn?
I'm
Or do
fine.
you want to? All right.
Yeah.
You go off shopping, whatnot. I'll come back to that. Next up is Rayloff.
As we're riding in the car and Azeneth's just like waking up, since Rayoff practiced a bit, he's just gonna play on his lute the song that Azeneth taught him and wrote down for him. Or not taught him, but wrote down when he passed away and everything. That song that's and everything, trying to soothe her and basically relax her. Basically, the one from her homeland, and everything.
She smiles. Thank you, Rayloff. All right, is that your turn?
That's his turn.
Up next is Milan.
Okay, so who's in? It's just everyone except Kala and Steven are in with us, right? Okay. Okay, so let's see, let me look at the
There's
fire.
the driver of the cart if you guys don't know how to drive, but
Well, I mean, I'm guessing there is a driver. No, that's the question.
does anybody here have
I don't think
land and sea vehicles?
I don't.
No.
With her keen mind attempts. This,
Oh, I was just gonna say
Yay!
why didn't she just like loan us a driver so we're all in the back and everything?
we could
that
do
have
that
worked?
too.
That would have been
You
smarter.
like that instead, or do you want
Yeah.
Leah to roll with advantage in animal handling check?
I want her to learn how to do it.
Okay.
All right, Leah, with advantage, animal handling, please.
Animal handling. Animal handling. With advantage. Oh, well, okay. That's a roll.
Yeah, no problem. The horse takes well to you and listens to your commands.
Ian's turn.
Yep.
Okay, so as we're in the thing just riding, Ian's gonna explain the thing. So then, okay, he goes, okay, Cal's not here, but she already knows what I want to tell you. So while we were separated and I was doing some business, I discovered a little bit more about the cult. So I actually before coming to meet up with you guys here, I actually managed to kill one of them. His name was Quentin Puck. He was basically a jeweler, and he was known as the Master of Eyes. He was actually running a business in the Mondas. It was a legit business selling jewelry, but apparently the business was funding a guild. Basically, he was actually, like I said, there was basically groups for the Whispered Ones. They were known. He was the head called the Eyes of Whispered Ones. And if you remember that bitch that originally kidnapped Azeneth, Delia Briarwood, she is known as the Heart, in charge of the Heart sect. What I was able to gather from the journal I took from Quentin is each separate sect of the cult is named after a part of the body and acts as independently pursued or assigned tasks. The subfactions are called the eyes, the voice, the blood, the hand, and the heart. I've already taken out the eyes, which is Quentin, but I have a feeling the people below him might fight for control. You know, as each splinter cult is tasked with infiltrating, corrupting respective social cores. That's why we're saying they were infiltrating, like something like they could be. We don't know who they could be. They could be kings. They'd be guard captains. We don't know. All we know is that now we know they're doing something for Vecna. When Vecna returns, they all will rejoin for a ritual. That's what I gathered while I was separate from you guys. It's all in this journal here, and I'm going to and he's going to hand Leah Quentin's journal.
All right, Leah, you now have Quentin's journal.
Is it in common?
Yeah, because he was human.
Okay.
In common.
He also had this logbook too, and he's going to hand Leah the logbook as well.
Alright, so Leah has the logbook and Quentin's journal.
Quentin Puck diary and Quentin Puck logbook.
Most of the logbook is mostly in common, yes. But Quentin Puck's diary, while most of it is in common, there's a lot of stuff in the side margins in Infernal.
Oh, Infernal. Leah can read that now.
Yeah, because Mia's going to point out saying, like, I don't know, I can't read this other one. I figured you might know something about Leah.
Yes, Foldwin taught me a little bit. Vex
Any idea
taught me
what
a
they
lot
say?
more.
All right, so who's next?
Leah?
Leah?
Alright, well, Leah can't... Okay, I don't want Leah trying to multitask, driving the cart and reading the book at the same time, so she's going to put those away and say, I'll read them when we get there after we talk to the Raven Queen.
You guys get to the altar of the Raven.
Leah's gonna pick up Azeneth and take her inside.
Right.
Well, I'm guessing this whole time the Guardian's just flying alongside the cart, keeping pace. There's like, I just imagine people going through the town part over here, like they're seeing a carriage with like a holy guardian just flying alongside it.
Sounds like a normal day in Taldo'rei.
As you guys entered the altar of the
Is
Raven,
it Wednesday already?
you notice that the guardian doesn't want to enter the area.
Question is, even though it's like that, it's just like a glowing thing with wings. Is there any way we can determine like what kind of? I mean, like if it's like afraid or if it's just like nervous or something.
It's being respectful for the
Oh, okay.
goddess that's inside the temple
Okay.
or chapel, quote
Okay.
unquote.
Then Elsif will have Mercy like stay where she is, just like keeping guard basically.
All right.
Elsif will go in with them, but Mercy would stay out there just watching the cart and everything, like just to make sure like. I just saw something. Even though it's a guard, question. Even if it's a guardian, if Elsif, could she communicate with the guardian? Like if she was to use a message, she can understand what the guardian's saying.
No.
Okay, damn. Okay.
It's still your turn.
So what does this altar of the Raven look like? Is it a building or is it just like an open thing?
It's a building. If you don't remember, I explained it to you in a different thing that got wiped. This altar area has picture of the what it looks like a lady wearing a mask with her with like a long dress that fades into the woodwork, and before her is a table, and then before the table, what looks like a pool of blood, upkept by a couple of the clerics that are inside there at the present time. Set there by Vax himself. So
Alright. Leah's gonna kneel down near the blood and put Azeneth before it, and then she's gonna
Not in it, right?
turn to the clerics and say, "Is there a way to call the Raven Queen's attention?"
clerics look at you, and then they look at Azeneth. They kind of look back at the statue and begin to pray. And they look at Azeneth again and they say, "If you want to commune, you better enter the pool, because the pool's of blood looks like a jacuzzi-sized pool of blood. It's not small. Well, it's small, but not like small like a puddle. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you could fit a person in there.
Yeah.
You should wish to," they say to Azeneth, and I don't know how to tell this without going into spoilers. That's a thing. Out of character, the only way she can commune with the Raven Queen without her like appearing, with her being awake like this, is for her to enter the pool.
Okay,
Herself.
which is
Rayos
what they
gonna
said.
Great idea. And he's gonna start trying to strum the song that Azeneth taught him. See if that does anything. He's strumming it like lightly where it's not loud. See if that does anything.
Rayloff, roll a
Performance?
performance.
Okay, so he rolled an 18.
As Azeneth is about to get into the pool, you feel a sort of sense of not dread, but hesitation.
Well, who feels that? Okay.
Mhm. Because
Kala.
not Kala. Kala's off shopping.
Yeah.
Because
Did Rayloff F up?
no, it's not. She's kind of you in Rayloff. You kind of get a feeling of chuckling laughter in your head.
I think I get what's going on. It's kind of like in real life when a parent that gave up their child for adoption is kind of wants to see their child, but is kind of reluctant to kind of nervous about
that
it.
sort of thing. Mm-hmm.
Ah, so that's what it is. Does Elsa
And
feel
Rayloff,
this too?
Rayloff, she feels this too, but Rayloff, because you did the singing. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna look at your journal now.
Okay, let me look.
We now break this process to give you your next scheduled break in the advertisements. Have fun.
What's that? Let's see what it says.
As for your thing, Kala, you didn't miss it, but That's where you. It's technically where you met him.
Okay.
By the way, Milan, Kala met after the killing of the eyes. All right, Megan.
Okay. Quick question. I don't know if you told Sil anything, but or if the Sil or which something was Sil in which one of those factions of the cult, or did you guys not discuss that?
I haven't discussed it yet.
Okay. So yeah,
So
that's.
it wasn't in a cult.
I thought she was part of the I thought she was part of the group.
Oh no.
Not
What
so.
you? Okay. No, that's I meant to say. I meant to say Finn. I meant. That Finn's character was
Alright,
in there.
I got about 1 more hour and I gotta wrap this
Okay,
up.
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll start wrapping it up right now, but
Okay,
we
so
still got an hour, so
Reyes is playing the song while I'm
Uh.
guessing as it's getting ready to walk in the pool.
no, Azeneth is not walking into the pool.
Oh.
Cleric is saying wait because she's being told to tell her to wait.
Okay.
Alright. And then after she tells you what she tells you, Rayloff, the
Yeah.
feeling dissipates and Cleric says, I'm sorry, Azeneth, you can't go in there. Not with you still being a little bit corrupt. Who's next?
We're back at the top, right? So it's
Back at the top.
Well,
Wait, no. Oh, we go. Okay, Kala, we've ignored you. Let's go. What do you want?
She's at a shop, and then
Hmm.
like she wants to meet up with the people that's here after they leave.
All right. What did you want to shop for? Potions?
Okay, what does alchemist supplies?
Alchemist supplies. Alchemist supplies is on what page again?
Alchemist supplies is an artisan tool.
All right.
Okay, and I'm.
Oh, where's Xanathar? Xanathar goes in depth about this.
Oh yeah, you're right. Haha. Come here,
That's why I bought the
Xanathars.
book. Ah.
I have Xanathars as well. So.
Okay. Okay, so alchemist supplies enable a character to produce useful concoctions such as acid or alchemist fire. They will require components, and they have components in there for glass beakers and whatnot. Proficiency with alchemist supplies allows you to unlock more information on arcana checks. When you inspect an area for clues, proficiency with alchemist supplies grants an additional insight into any chemicals or other substances that may have been used. You know, that sort of thing. And you can craft alchemical items.
Okay.
Using this kit or supplies.
One of the activities is on alchemist supplies. It's the second to last one.
By the way, I want to point out something to you guys. If you notice that Raylos has been coming up with good ideas, if you didn't know, remember we were waiting 3 days for Azeneth to rest. Rayloff has not drinking in 3 days. Let's point that out. Because he still doesn't have his a new water skin full of ale yet.
Okay, so what's going on?
So
You're gonna buy some alchemist supplies?
she's gonna buy an alchemist supply kit.
Mm-hmm.
So
That'll be How much gold do you have? I forgot what I gave you.
A lot.
A lot? Alright, yeah, that'll be 50 gold.
Okay.
Unless it says something different in the book. Alright. Anything else you want to buy?
Yes. Potions.
Potions? Alright.